In Game 6, the Los Angeles Lakers took the floor with the defense of their title hanging in the balance. A battered Isaiah Thomas performed heroically for Detroit. But it wasn't enough. The Lakers escaped with a victory, forcing tonight's dramatic 7th game showdown. This has been a series of startling contrasts, from the friendships off the court to the fierce hostility on it. We've witnessed the youthful exuberance of the challengers and the poise of the champions. There's been hardship and pain, but not enough to overcome sheer guts and determination. These teams have battled to a standstill, and tonight their destiny will be determined. It's just a question of who can endure this final hurdle. The Lakers hope to repeat history tonight, while the Pistons hope to make some. A championship is at stake, and only one team's prayers will be answered. It is June 21st. We have reached the first full day of summer, and a tough 8-month war is about to come to an end inside the Los Angeles Forum. The NBA basketball season comes down to a one-game war. And this crowd here tonight has not been a late arriving one, as CBS welcomes you to the final game of the 1988 NBA Finals. It's Game 7. The Detroit Pistons, champions of the East, against the Los Angeles Lakers, the best of the West. High above the floor here at the Forum, last year's championship banner. The Lakers tonight trying to become the first team to win back-to-back championships since the Boston Celtics did on this very same floor back in 1969. Don Nelson with the field goal that gave the Celtics their final margin of victory that night. And for the legendary Bill Russell, it was to be his last basketball game. And now tonight, the greatest winner of all time has joined us to see if the Lakers can repeat. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger. So tonight, when we end, the 7th game comes to a conclusion, either the Pistons or the Lakers will receive the Larry O'Brien Trophy. The big story that everybody wants to be updated on, Isaiah Thomas, the star for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday afternoon, he turned in one of the greatest quarters that anybody had ever seen, and here he is warming up and getting loose for tonight's 7th game. He scored 25 points in that third quarter, but that was just part of the story. He suffered a badly sprained ankle midway through the quarter. After leaving for a couple of minutes, he returned, played through the pain, scored 10 of those 25 points after sustaining the ankle injury. And when the game ended, Isaiah Thomas was on crutches, the ankle in a cast, limping toward the team bus. And then tonight, when the Pistons arrived, he was still on crutches, looking like a wounded refugee from the Revolutionary War. And I asked him his status for the game.
I don't know the status, but I'm definitely going to try and take me up and put some kind of machine on me with some electrodes and stuff, and just go from there.
Have you been able to put any weight on it since Sunday's game?
I haven't tried. Tonight will be the first time. They had me hooked up to this machine that supposedly takes you to your threshold of pain, and after that, you're supposed to be able to deal with any type of pain that comes your way. So hopefully that's what these electrodes will do tonight.
The season started back in November, and you got a feel for the athletes. What kind of emotions are they experiencing right now? Here's the thoughts of some of the players approaching Game 7.
You wake up early, you want to play right then, your heart is pounding, your hands are sweaty, all you want to do is just get on that court.
Can you hear that? That's what you feel. You hear your heartbeat, you hear your breaths, you hear your subconscious talking to your conscience, having coffee.
It brings out the best or worst in any individual or team.
The intensity level is unbelievable, but I love it.
Truly a remarkable season. The Lakers have carried with them the added burden of their coach guaranteeing back-to-back championships last year after they eliminated the Boston Celtics and won the NBA title. And the Lakers right now are the first NBA team ever to play 3-7 games. They defeated Utah earlier, and then the Dallas Mavericks, and now tonight they'll try to do it for the third straight time and beat Detroit. We've come into the 7th game of an NBA Finals 15 times, and the home team has won 10 times, giving the Lakers a very added advantage here tonight. But the Los Angeles Lakers have never won Game 7 of an NBA Final. They are 0-5, so those streaks are all on the line tonight. The story about to unfold. The Detroit Pistons, the Los Angeles Lakers. The basketball season comes down to one game.